Madness without remorse, like a pie slicing into a knife. Wait a minute, like a nice guy slicing into a pie. Holy shit, I better get my act together before I try to put lines in order. Here I go again on the mad thing called life, and how I will try to explain it to you the best way I know how. So let's see where this takes us and how far I'm willing to go down the rabbit hole, or holes, of madness. In the beginning Bob created, oh wait, wrong raplet mister, I will put a raplet called Madness Without Remorse, shorts, and Jesse Scholl is just out of a tent hole, but I'm being mindful with a paint by numbers show, so check it out. In the beginning before the show, try to listen and figure out what I am talking about, and let's see how far I will go on this diluted subject that we all think that we have control over. Even you the listener will sometimes get mad or stressed and think to yourself you have the control to change the way you feel about a certain thing or someone. Mostly government and BS and stuff that is just out of your control. Also, I do not think putting a vote to tally up what you think, or if you think that it really matters in today's world. Matter of fact, I never think it really mattered to a certain point. So I will do my best to explain that and put some key points into this raplet. So sit back and enjoy. Let's go mad a bit. So stop thinking and let's go. Thanks for listening to this crazy show, and like usual, take care of yourself. And another sincerely, Jimmy James. P.S. This will be my second to last show. I have surgery on November 14th for my teeth, so I might either have this my last or have one more right before I go in. Either way, I'll let you guys know one way or the other. Thank you for listening once again, and if anything were to happen to me, just wait a little longer. Much love and respect to you all. Okay, it is November 20th, so let's put it in the book. Part 1. Coming apart at the seams. 2. Retards make one amazing team. Loud fart. Here comes Jim's dad. Every woman's wet dream. Okay, for the rest of this I'll try not to be mean. This is just me holding everything together at the seams. As it seems, like usual, Jesse is laying back, holding up his sweatpants, like a retard walking in a hey dance. This guy has little to no romance. I'm not lying neither. His last girlfriend looked like a half put together gnome, mixed with the unknown. Yeah, that's right, basically the other half was unknown to humanity. And talking about his romance is like pure heroin to equal comedy. Yes, Jesse, I just said you are equivalent to a wet fart at a bus stop. Romance and you are further apart than the moon to the equator. Like Jello fighting the Terminator. Like our sun to the Kepler belt. Are you getting it yet? How easy it is to pull you apart. That's a question mark, waiting for you to answer. I'm sure he's just giving you that blank stare. He's probably still trying to figure all this out. This text-to-speech is all about you. So put it in the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 56. Fuck it, you get it. And yeah, you know I can be a straight-up dick tater, but don't be a hater. This is my vocal tap, and I'm vocally trapped in my own delirious mind. Which reminds me, let's get on with this madness without remorse. Like a horse with no attention span to run in a circle, chasing. Wait, what the hell does horses chase? Anyway, forget the races, because I'm way off and I'm already ahead of most of the human kindness, which is me. When I throw these together, I'm barely thinking straight. Hey, I just threw some mathematical mentions your way. Anyway, before you go and you're on your way, I'm not done with this going insane radical movement of soothing textual sexual mentions of my shorts. Yeah, YouTube put some shit together real quick and I called it a show. What do you know, I put some letters together in alphabetical order, and yet I'm still treading water. This whole fucking alpha set is out of order, but sometimes I do get a lyrical master thought in my head area, and this time with no hysteria, night terrors. Whenever I throw these together, I'm barely thinking straight. Hey, I just threw some mathematical mentions your way. Anyway, before you go, and yo will keep me awake thinking of all the earthquakes over in San Francisco as I laugh while the Golden State Bridge does a funny sort of disco frantic dance. Is anybody else waiting for that bridge to collapse? But hold up, don't relapse. I'm just basically telling you that eventually an earthquake on the Richter scale of a 8.2 could bring that bridge down, and hopefully it will be on the 10 o'clock news. But this isn't news, this is just me being glued to my phone like every other American, or should I say human, and I think it's a tragedy. Maybe look up once in a while and see what's right in front of you. Maybe formulate your own sort of strategy. If you're in a bad situation, maybe just a ordinary friendship going down the tubes, maybe you should start making some moves. You got to do what's best for you. But I digest and suggest all these crazy thoughts that run through my head. I'm just another guy with a leaf blower blowing all the shit around, acting like it's going to make a difference. Sorry, the moral of that story was no matter how much you blow, you're never going to grow, or be able to fully extract your desired point of detachment. But these once again are all distractions. The nightly news, what's on YouTube? I know I saw this movie before, but fuck it, I'll watch it again. What's one more for our life training situation of torment to keep my mind from collapsing in like a black hole in outer space, because just like this under average human race, we are getting sucked into the same place. So my message here is simple: let's try to build something of our own. Get out of your bubble. No need for trouble. Leave the violence to the violent. And let's try to move on in silence. But with all this being said, I don't want anybody who's going through something harsh to be all hush hush in their head. So if you are a victim, please speak up. And if you think you don't have a voice, well, look at what I do. Basically it's 101. I'm telling you, you have a choice. And once again, take care of yourselves and one another. This is Jimmy James saying peace out, much love and respect. P.S. to my boy Jesse and all the people out there who struggle every day with those everyday problems, you're not alone, and just remember, you got to make the first step to better your life instead of making excuses to extend your same shit day. So don't give up and like always give them hell, and say fuck it, I'm going to get shit done now, today. You can do it. I have faith in the people who go through it each and every moment. For all the ones you lost time to get some back, even if you have to backtrack, just remember, the whole point is to stay intact with your true self, and for this I have nothing else. And remember, I'm always proud of what you can accomplish.